We're friends now? Oh, we're friends now. Hello, and welcome to the next episode on Cornerstone Season 2. Yeah, it's been a little bit. I basically got a new video card for my computer. Kind of pre-recorded and got the last video out, but I went water cold. I got a 380 now. It's beautiful. I hate water cold, but it is what it is. So far it's doing really good, but I was down for a little bit. But let's get into what we're doing today. So, the last episode, we built the bone meal farm, and we want to cover it up. So I want to put a house on there. You can kind of see over here, I actually completed the starter base. Yeah. So I went with the end stone and the end stone brick, just kind of stone on the bottom. And then the typical cool thing that I did last season with the deep slate. I just wanted to get it finished in something over here. So yeah, I want to get that covered up. We'll probably need to eventually get the sheep farm covered up. I don't know what I want to do with this. That just needs to be moved closer over to here. I'm thinking about putting another building maybe over here. That's the iron farm, and when I'm over here, it's just literally right out of range by a couple blocks. Bad luck. But I got enough iron, so that's not really a priority. But yeah, let's go down and look at this. Yeah, so here's what I was kind of thinking. So we got this shape here, and what I was thinking is you step up here and you walk into the door here. Yada, 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 you can go up or down. Probably won't decorate much inside, but we'll see. But the idea is that I want to put a second story, and this will overhang. So, I mean, the roof line will basically overhang there. And there'll be about a porch here and a porch up top, and that'll make at least the house a little bit slimmer. There'll be a pop out here for a roof. There'll be a pop out here, and this was for the stairwell. So that kind of worked out. And then, of course, this isn't going to be all stone. I just laid this down for kind of the visual. And then these, do I want to go this dark? I was thinking about stripping it, but I may go with the dark oak. Let's go try that real quick. So we can go with 4 different variants. So basically spruce unstripped, spruce stripped, dark oak stripped, dark oak. I'm trying to think what the roof is, so I might just stick with, it probably won't be deep slate, I'll probably make this one wood, but I'm thinking about sticking with the dark oak trim for the roof line, just trimming out the roof line. So I think I want to do something like this. And here's kind of the idea that I've had. I've seen this somewhere, just to give it out some detail, and then maybe we can, I don't know, make windows a little bit more interesting and put boxes here and here for flowers or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that, and that's good because the whole entire thing's already spruce. I just need to go strip it now. So yeah, let's go with that, I think. So here's kind of the vibe that I'm going with. So I mixed up the porch here, and it's gonna be the same as the siding, no biggie. And I don't know, it's just a little busy. Here, let's try taking one of these pillars out. And then, of course, something like this one. Oof. And it's probably just because like that. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to get the whole thing done to know if I want to do the ones in between. There. Something like this, I think, splits it up nicely. I still figuring out that. Yeah, I don't know. But this is going to stay. That splits up the window nicely, so there's not too much wood, because it's a little bit too wood heavy before having beams in every single spot. So I think I'm going to roll with this, and then we can do something like benches? There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah. So now we can actually, sit on the porch and overlook a beam. No. This area would actually be nice too. Yeah, some benches on this side. So yeah, let me go ahead and get, I definitely want to do the sides like like this. And then if we decided to change out how this looks, I think once we kind of get some berry bushes down up here, and can we get some bone meal in the hotbar? Just tone it back. Yeah, so I think that'll be fine. So we'll have a walkway kind of coming up here, and then I'll need another walkway probably going this way to the entrance, which is kind of at the end of this. Yep, I am loving this vibe. And by the way, Pearlescent Moon, I love you. Oh god, lecterns for like railing. So good. Yes, stole that from her. So this, I think, is what the general idea is so that we got posts that are in wood and then just kind of a pillar support. And we just kind of arch off everything. Some seating here to look that way, and then some seating over here to look off that way. Still need to figure out... I think I'm going to slim this up. So I think I'm going to put, that idea to hold the water in. I am super happy how this is coming out. I love the contrast of kind of the oaky looking wood with the lecterns up there against the spruce. Breaks it up really nicely. What I am thinking for these walls. So the first one is going to be bone blocks. That's easy for me to get. We got the mob farm inside there. As a matter of fact, I've got to shut that thing off. Let me show you that here in a second, but let's continue the thought. So I think the other thing is going to be quartz. Okay, so I think... God, look at that backdrop. That's amazing. I think I'm going with this. There's one problem. So bone blocks, totally can get. I'll show you that in a second. The quartz, I can't. So just yesterday, I actually had to shut off the mob farm. And basically, I just threw the switch so it holds this piston open. So let's go down and show you why I turned it off. So here's the storage for the mob farm. And it is so far backed up, it's not even funny. Well, it looks like some of this emptied out a little bit, but oof, yeah, so we could just look at the chests. So got rotten flesh, string for days, arrows, the most important one, bones, and the second important one, gunpowder for fireworks. Yeah, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double chests. Rip to Brandy. And then, of course, all of these are full, too. Yeah, so I had to turn it off. The next piece of that puzzle, gonna be quartz. What I can do is, I think I got a little bit here. And I have all of this, but I really don't want to use that up. So what we need to do is...
more villagers.
So yesterday I realized that I am completely out of villagers, so I had to go turn this thing back on. And basically what that entails is just removing the dirt blocks from behind to expose the beds there. And then I realized that one of these guys got turned into a witch. Yeah, thank you, lightning. So if you saw a couple episodes, I wasn't going to put that in, and now it's in. So, uh-oh. Brandy's at 68 deaths. You know what the next one means. So what that meant was I had to go take one of the villagers. I was down to 2. I had to take one of those villagers and put him back in here. And now I've got 2. One of these guys, the trades. Yeah, I don't even have any trades on him. As a matter of fact, he's not even locked in. But no worries. These guys are producing babies slowly. Another thing is my chickenerator over here is filled up. So I took some more cooked chicken and put it over by spawns. So if people die and they're out of food, they can grab it. I am solely golden carrots, so that's fine. So anyways, this thing's got to run a little bit, but the whole process, what it comes down to is this. Do that. We grab something like this, put it in front of them, and then we grab... kind of full at the moment, but let's just go ahead and do that. Trade like that. We wait. We wait again. Bubbles, and then trade again. Wait. Bubbles. And we just continue this journey until we get all of those. So I went over here and converted these guys down. So what I'm actually thinking about doing is doing a mason store too. Nobody on the server has it. So right now I have all of that terracotta and all of this glazed terracotta. I've been converting the bricks as I've been getting them. And of course the predominant one is the chiseled, but we've also been getting some polished diorite, andesite, and granite. And I didn't realize, but they added dripstone in there in 117, so that was kind of nice. So with these guys, as I get them, I don't think I have that one yet. No, I do not. We do have the green at least, but I can get down to that one, and that's the important thing. So I think I have enough. I've got tons of blown bone blocks. I just need to convert them. So yeah, let me just go trade with these guys real quick, and then I will definitely have enough quartz to do what we want to do. All right, I just traded with all these guys, and yeah, 4 stacks and a little bit. It should be 100% good. Oh, with this new 3080 card, look what I did. I just went in here and cranked everything up. So I'm running Bobby mod, so I can actually do 32 chunks. And that's simulated. Obviously, the server's only going to hand me 10. But I have a backup of the world, and it actually pulls from that. And then as you actually run across it, it updates them, yada, yada. So my monitors are 240, so I cranked my max frames up to 240. I went to Fabulous and Fancy and all that stuff, and it's just so buttery smooth, except for Bobby. So I can look around, and it looks amazing. But then as I'm flying, you'll probably eventually see some stuttering right there. Just stutter, 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 stutter. Here, let me pull that back and show you what it should be. That's what it should be. Kind of nice and smooth. Actually, you know, it's still a little bit jumpy just because Bobby Mod's still installed. But it's way better than, you know, what it was before. But thing is if I'm over here, and let's just say I'm standing right here. I can't see those mountains. I think I'm just going to deal with the stuttering. I mean, I don't need to go 32 chunks. I was running 24 on my previous card, but yeah, I want to see those mountains right there. They made all this fabulous, just amazing caves and cliffs stuff for 118, and then on servers, you can't even see it. But yeah. But on 32, you actually realize how close people are. So there's Crossbow. Right there is Jack. I think Decisive is just over this mountain. Right down this valley. Yeah, so he's right there. And then our shopping district is right there. Yeah, so, yeah. Putting up the chunks actually makes it so you can kind of realize where people are at. So I'm over here in a brand spanking new world to show you kind of what my area used to look like. So I picked this area because it had a nice cove for what we're doing. You know, boat's going to be here, and we've already started building on this side. Our kind of like mountain is here, but I've brought you over to show you my dilemma. Well, it's not much of a dilemma. It's just, look at all this birch. So we got an oak line over here, starting right about there, which is beautiful. But I'm going to have to chop down all of this. I don't like how dark the leaves are. As far as the trunks go, I don't mind the white contrast, but I like having more greenery. So, yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to show you this, what it was before. So where we're kind of working right now is right here, I think. So we kind of put the building up here. So I need to get rid of all of this birch and replace it with some oak and leaves and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot. All right, so I wiped out this area of all the birch. Yeah, I need to probably take those down. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, and I've kind of started to get some landscaping here. I'm purposely not showing you what's behind me, but yeah, the essential idea is to get that there. But I also, I'm not going to show you, We'll do a big reveal later on. So I also took out all the birch in this area. You can kind of hear the bone meal farm behind me. Yeah, so kind of took it all out in here. I still need to do some more over here, but I'm just going to replace it with oak. There's probably going to be some other buildings here. So I definitely want to get something over the wool farm here. Don't know what yet, and that'll be some other episode. But yeah, you guys ready for the final reveal? I mean, I've gotten some landscaping done, so the house is done, so blam. I absolutely love this thing. Yeah, it just came together so nicely. I love the white on the top with the gray on the bottom. Yeah, let's go down here and give you an aerial view from let's say right here. Love it. Love how the landscaping has come out. I still want to do some more here, but yeah, we're getting it together. This roof line right here is just a little bit weird, but I don't mind it at all. So, you know what? Let me go into camera count real quick. All right, this is probably going to be the easiest way to kind of show you the entire house. So let's start from the top. So I had a pop out on the front there. There's a little bit of a porch on the side. Definitely a big porch on that side. And then I did a little something on the back. So let's just start from the front here. So here's the side porch. I love how that came out. And so basically if you're standing here, you got some really nice views. I'm going to try not to place too many trees to kind of obstruct it, but it looks really nice. And even the front porches are going to be really nice too. But yeah. And then that porch stops at the back of the house. And so since I'm back here, so basically just kind of put a pathway, put some barrels or something back here. We'll make it a little bit more interesting back here. But so yeah, I just, instead of having a flat wall, I put it in by one. And that was basically just to get these lined up so that they're 3, 3, 3, and 3. Well, it comes down to this ended up 4, and I should have made it 3. So that's kind of why I made this step back, just to kind of make up for it. But yeah, it actually worked in my favor. And then over on this side, we just kind of got double doors coming out to kind of a little patio area. And so, this one coming over here, I did just slabs. What the roof line is a stair, a slab, a slab, a stair, a slab, a slab, and then just to finish it off, it's slab. And all the roofs on the big parts are that way. This other one here is just slabs all the way up. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the largest, most detailed I've done. I still want to do more detailing on here, but I think I've been rambling on long enough. Let's go take a look at the inside. Yeah, even this bottom here is just going to have an incredible view. Well, let's go inside, but the first thing I want to do is turn this guy off so there's not so much noise. I've been just running this for bone meal so that I can actually landscape the outside. So not much is going on in the bottom here, and quite frankly, there's not much going on up here. Don't know what I want to do with this. I would love to detail out the entire... I want to move in here, to tell you the truth, but I would want access to both floors. And then put just some railing here so that you can kind of go down to the underside, and I'm not doing anything with these walls. It is what it is. I'm not going to detail out, because quite frankly, we may never need to go down there. Yeah. So I like how this came out. But, oh, second floor. Let's go up there and look at the balconies. So this one, like I said, has double doors to get inside and out. And you'll have a nice view of Crossbows area and kind of overlooking my city. So there will be a large house right in this area. So I think the wall will start right there, go that way. So this area will be blocked, but you'll be able to see past it on both sides. And then the front area is here. So this has a really nice view. I'm going to chop down those trees. I'm just leaving them up for now because I use a lot of spruce. Can you tell? Yeah, and then I need to get some trees in here, so you'll see that here in a second. I started to get some landscaping, and what it is some tuff, some dripstone. What is this one? green wool, some mossy carpets, some, is it concrete? Yeah, green concrete. I think I'm going to mix in some brown mushroom stems for the brown. Oh, here we go. So we also got some lime terracotta. That was the one I was trying to remember right there. And of course, coarse dirt with some of the bushes. Yeah, I like having all this different contrast. And of course, we're sticking with the azaleas for kind of like the bushes and stuff, kind of like we did on this mountain here. I'm starting to litter around some oak. So the path is going to come around here and you can kind of go to the back of the house. Want to do some more interesting stuff back here. But this will come and line up with the main path. So I think what I need to do here is continue kind of this idea of the wall. So I didn't want to landscape here. This is going to cut back just a little bit. And I don't know if I want to continue kind of this idea of this line of a hill here. So we may cut this back just a little bit, but no biggie. And then that goes off kind of to the main path. I am loving how this is coming out. So let me go detail out even some more landscaping around here. We'll be right back with you. I was out gonna get some resources and I found an azalea tree. Have any of you have actually dug underneath one of these things? I mean, I love rooted dirt, but it was impossible to get before because it would only spawn one block underneath. But look at this. I started to dig this out. So here's the azalea tree. Can you see the bottom down there? Oh my God. All of this was rooted dirt all the way down. All the way. And I still haven't reached the bottom. I know I'm close to the bottom because I'm getting to some green stuff here, but holy mackerel, that was insane. So let's reach in here and see how much more. Look at all that clay too. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah, I mean, I messed with all this, but it was impossible to get. Well, not impossible. It was really difficult to get in 1.17, but now in 1.18, apparently they've made it a lot easier. And I will just stop right there. There's a couple more, obviously, but digging underneath this thing, look how much I got. I love it. Now I can landscape with this stuff. I love this stuff. Took me a little bit, but I finally found what I was looking for, so I can do a little bit of landscaping. Nice, this will help a lot. Another resource that I really didn't think about is coarse dirt. Just because, I mean, sand is a little bit of a pain in the butt to get. All right, you guys ready for the big landscape reveal? Oh, I'm so happy how this came out. Yeah, it's spammy and I love it. So I kind of got this idea of a lamppost here. It's kind of interesting. I kind of half like it. I kind of half don't. I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, so we added some more stuff around here, particularly bamboo with string on top of it so it doesn't grow. We went out and got the ferns, so we kind of put those around. Oh, I just love this. And then just every once in a while, I'll put some fences. I love that on paths. Oh, back here. I didn't show you this. So kind of put some crates around and, you know, maybe a little bit of a work area. Thought about putting a door back here, but it is what it is. Yeah, I love how this landscaping turned out. Makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. Yeah, so I kind of landscaped up to about this point. I know there's going to be a building over there, so I didn't landscape too much because we may have to change the walkway up to go here, but no biggie, no biggie. That can actually be changed. So yeah, just dotted a bunch of trees around. Well, there you go. That is it. So there is one thing that I want to change before we go, and that's just the mundane, boring roof I got over here. So I put this for lighting, and it's just too much of a contrast. So let me change that real quick, and I'll be right back. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I like that these are still a little bit bright, but this works 100 times better than just a solid one color roof. This was a super fun build to put together. I still want to detail out more, but I just don't quite know what to do. And frankly, this is really, really good for what actually it is. I mean, it's a bone meal farm. I'm not going to live at it. So anyways, if you enjoyed this content, hit that like button. And if you want to be notified when I actually upload, smash that subscribe button. And until next time, see ya!